Hello everyone, it's Saltyman here again. Okay, so today I'm just going to be showing off an exploit with Olimar. So this allows us to completely break any game mode that allows spirits. So we're just going to do a quick comparison first. We'll do Chrome without spirits, then put a spirit team on, then we'll put the same one on Olimar after. There are some pretty obvious differences. So you can see our forward air does 11.3 right now with Chrome. And our forward smash does about 22.7 damage. So we'll put a spirit team on and see what happens.
No contest.
So I did test this out before, so we should be doing roughly 6 times the damage with the spirit team right now. It does depend entirely on our opponent's defense though, so Olimar does not have a spirit, so technically we got 0 defense. So you can see our forward air does 66 damage now, up from 11.3. Now I'll test the forward smash. You can see we got the same damage increase, and then it goes flying a fair distance, but not too far at 0%. So it calculates a knockback when they take the hit, not after the damage. So check Olimar now. Now we're gonna go without a spirit team first, just because I want to show his damage and knockback. So there's a few things to note with our damage with Olimar. We have some standard attacks, these don't use any Pikmin, so these are always the same. But then our aerials and our smash attacks do 1.4 times the damage with red Pikmin, and 1.6 with the purple Pikmin. Then our pros do more damage with blue Pikmin. So always start with the red guy. So I'll test them out. So our forward air does 14.9, so quite a bit of damage with the red guy. Our forward smash does about 25.5 damage. So it is quite high. But you can see the knockback, it's not too insane. It's actually pretty low at 0%. Same as our throw, but it does 20.4 damage. So Olimar is quite strong, but his knockback isn't too crazy. It does change when we put a spirit on.
No contest.
So we'll put the same spirit on, but things will be quite a bit different. Now our standard attacks are going to work like most characters with spirits, so we'll get roughly 6 times damage increase and the same knockback increase, but then our smashes, our throws, and our aerials are a bit different. So you can see our cartwheel does a lot of damage, but not a lot of knockback. So we'll check the smash attack, then we'll do a throw, and then an aerial, because the aerials are the most broken. So our smash attack is going to get roughly the 6 times damage increase. But you can see the knockback, he just went flying out of there at the speed of light. So for some reason the knockback seems to be multiplied by itself. The same thing happens with throws. You can see it just gets blasted out of there. But then the aerials, for some reason the damage and the knockback are multiplied together. So Olimar actually has 0 defense. So we'll be doing like 36 times base damage. Oh, that guy. So you can see we did 459.4 damage. So yeah, not quite 36 times the damage, but it does multiply by itself. So it does change quite a bit depending on opponent's defense. So we'll do some spirit battles and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, why not? It's a stamina battle. So in stamina battles, our smash attacks and our throws don't do as much since they just do normal damage, but our aerials are still completely broken. But in normal fights, pretty much everything will be one-shotting everything with Pikmin. It is a bit different in boss fights though, so we'll do those after as well. Assist trophies sometimes take 2 aerials. The bosses in assist trophies seem to calculate damage a bit different now. There we go. Yeah, it took 2 hits. Let's see how much I do. Oh, well, there goes the shield. So you can see my smash attack. Oh. Only did like 20 damage, but the knockback was so crazy that it killed her in a stamina battle. Or whatever this Mii fighter is. This furry Mii fighter. So your damage is nerfed quite a bit, in legendary battles, especially on your smash attacks and throws, but they're still pretty crazy in ace battles. You'll still be doing hundreds of damage on your aerials and anything lower than this.
Ready? Go!
So you can see I'm still doing like 200 damage in an ace fight, but this is a team battle. So it can depend on the challenge. Some of the legendary stamina battles can still be a bit tricky though, like some of them have like 500 stamina and then a lot of damage. So I'm a bit of a glass cannon. You can one-shot everything, but they can one-shot you back. So let's see if we can find some more good legendaries here. Okay, this one, I'm not sure how this will work out. Pretty sure the whole stage is lava. This is a legendary that gets increased defense and its powers, so let's see if we can actually one-shot him. Not sure how much damage a knockback aerials will do here.
Ready? Go!
Still significantly stronger than other characters, but yeah, we didn't one-shot him. Not even close with it down here. Okay then. Oh, there we go. 2 hits. So it just doesn't work at 0%. But you can still wreck most legendaries. So I'll see if I can find some more good battles quick. If not, we'll move on to bosses. Okay, these guys don't have increased defense, and everything is lava again. So I'm gonna see if I can actually one-shot them without the extra support ability. Oh, that's nice. Just comboing me with that curry. Beneficial. Wow. Well, the up smash didn't kill him. There we go. So you can still one-shot most legendaries with aerials. Might need to hit some enemies more than once. Okay, we have Snake here. So Snake is actually a grab type. I have a disadvantage right now. So any fighters in World of Light and any other spirits, they can be any type. But the bosses are always neutral type. You can use whatever type. So there's a few different ones we can use. So one of my favorites is Hades' final form. You need to enhance him, but he has a disadvantage right now. He's a defense type. So he gets 7,000 attack, trade-off attacks, and 2 slots. So he's one of the best attackers in the game. So you start with 30% damage and higher attack power. He actually has higher base attack than Akuma, who has the highest attack in the game. And that's without support abilities. So he's quite good. And then if you have at least 2 types, you can just switch between them and never have a disadvantage. So Akuma is one of the strongest ones. He has no slots but the highest attack in the game. So he's actually better than some of the weaker free slot ones on Olimar. If you don't want to switch and you don't have those ones, then you can go with a high attack neutral type. Anyone with fairly high attack works since it's multiplied. You'll still do a ridiculous amount of damage, but then there is quite a few support skills we can use to help out. In some challenges, you might want something like Armor Knight, so this greatly increases your defense and slightly increases attack, so that will help you survive a bit longer. The move speed isn't really needed if it's a stamina battle anyways. You can also go with Giant form or Metal on Giant, so Giant increases our damage and knockback as well, and it gives you huge hitboxes, which is nice. So fights end so short anyways that you can just go with Metal Face. That's really good in some of those horde battles. Now, I was testing the support abilities before. For some reason, Pikmin count as weapon attack. So it's not a shooting item, it's not a projectile, it's just weapon attack for some reason. So you want weapon attack abilities. So you can see Hades' final form has 2 slots. So one of the best ones I've found is Azura. She gives increase to melee weapons and a slight increase to move speed. So you'll see we have some up here that give a slight increase to weapon attack, but they take 1 slot. But turns out an increase is worth more than 2 slight increases, so a 0 will give you one of the highest damages, especially with Hades. There's quite a few other ones, but none of these seem to help us. Air attack does help your aerials, but weapon attack does the same thing and helps your other moves as well. So most of the other attack ones I wouldn't really recommend actually. Azura is kind of the best if you just want overall damage. The move speed is also pretty nice, but in some fights you might want to use something like Giant, or there's a few more defense ones that are pretty good. So in any challenges with hazards, you do so much damage that you can usually struggle through and just hit enemies with random aerials to win, but you might want to switch on any of the immunities. You usually do enough damage that you don't necessarily need an extra attack ability anyways. In some of the tougher challenges, like those stamina or DK challenges, you might want some extra defense or something like that. Or there's, where is it, First Strike Advantage or Trade-Off Defense. There's a few things you can use. If you just want more damage, you can go with Trade-Off Attacks if you're not using Hades. Or another good one is Running Start. So this increases all of our stats at the start of the battle, but most fights will end so quick that it doesn't matter anyways. You'll end them before it runs out. Well, here we go. First Strike Advantage. He'll become invincible for a while after landing the first hit of the battle. So yeah, if you're going full Glass Cannon in a stamina battle, those can be pretty good. We also do have an Armor Knight support skill. So this is the same thing as before. Like, the great increase to defense can actually help you survive quite a bit. We also do have a Giant, and I believe there's a metal one. I'm not sure if I have it unlocked right now. Super Armor can also help quite a bit, but you would need 3 slots to use that. And before I forget, styles also have a big impact on the amount of damage you can do. So you can see I have Demon Style on right now. So this makes me do even more damage, but it gives me a major decrease to defense. So I've actually been like 1 or 2 shotted in a few challenges before. A few of them can actually still be a bit tricky with this glitch. So yeah, there's definitely a bit of strategy involved with your team when you're setting up. If you're on New Game Plus as well, Darkon is one of the best for the entire first half of the game. So, he actually increases the damage dealt to enemies controlled by light, which is technically every enemy throughout the first half of the game. So he's quite good. He also gives a lot of defense. So you don't necessarily need the strongest character since your stats are multiplied, but in some legendary battles, your damage can really drop off if you don't have enough strength to support it. Okay, so we'll finish off with a boss fight here now. Unfortunately, I don't have any other bosses available right now, but I did test this against another boss, and it does seem to work the same way. So, he doesn't have any actual spirit rating or power rating, so I'm not sure if bosses have massive defense, or if they just calculate damage different, but for some reason our aerials and smash attacks do roughly the same damage. So, our Pikmin attacks still do more than most characters, but the difference between our smashes and aerials are pretty minor. So I'll show you what I mean. Aerials will be taking pretty good chunks off his health, but then our smash attacks will be doing roughly the same amount. Oops. I got it. There we go. Yeah, so you can see there's not that much of a difference, actually. Aerials might still be doing a bit more. Also, I'm charging those smash attacks, so they should be doing more. So yeah, aerials still get a bigger bonus, but it's not as pronounced as in normal fights. So normally do like 4 times as much damage with the aerials. Actually higher, I guess. It was 6 times at the start, but I'm not sure how it works depending on defense. Whoa, okay. That's fine. We're all good. It's all good here. Peace. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back with some more guides soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.